Hey, what's up? How you doing? Do you like my delightfully minimalist and very makeshift filming situation? Which is literally just a blanket draped over all of the boxes filled with my stuff because I'm homeless. Hooray! So my dear friend Clara from Clara Reads Books did this awesome video the other day where she reacted to her 2017 booktube reading life etc goals video and used that as a way of like checking in on how she'd done with all of those goals. And as I was watching it, I was like, this is awesome. This is exactly the kind of video that I want to make. So here I am being a literal copycat. So I'm on YouTube and I'm gonna be watching my 2017 reading and booktube resolutions video and reacting to it. Let's have a look, shall we?
Hi bookworms, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're discovering it for the first time.
That intro.
Sunday here, and Sundays or Novel Thoughts will be talks with tea.
Excellent.
I want to use this bookmark as often as I can. The Planuary theme, which is planning in January, because
Fuck me.
bad at puns. This particular Sunday talk with tea is a video that I would have posted last Sunday if I hadn't been doing the booktube newbie tag, and that is basically the start of the month post combined with the start of the year post. So my 2017
I like systems. Can you tell?
my TBR list for January. So
I really like to organize
my
things.
last video, I still hadn't decided which one of my many reading challenges I wanted to do, and I'm so excited to share with you guys that I've decided to do the Pop Sugar reading challenge.
Okay, so the Pop Sugar reading challenge, we're off to a great start with these resolutions. I haven't looked at it since I made this video, which is awesome. I do plan before the end of the year to go over what I read this year and have a look at the Pop Sugar reading challenge and actually see how well I did, because I didn't actively seek out books that met any of the challenge requirements for the yearly challenge, but I am curious to see how many of them ended up matching anyway. Right, onwards.
My Goodreads goal, which is to read 50 books this year. I'm a little bit nervous about this number because it is just under a book a week, and I have no idea what my life schedule will be like this year. But I wanted to set the number higher rather than lower because I want to make sure that I really am pushing myself to achieve my full potential as a reader. This is because
Alright. Shockingly enough, I am actually very close to covering my Goodreads goal. I think I'm like 45 books, which is astonishing because there was no way I was ever going to hit that goal until I downloaded Audible and started using audiobooks.
My main aim for 2017 is to really set a foundation and a standard for myself as a reader that I will be able to carry into my adult life. And that is
So
to read as much and
idealistic.
diversely as I can. So
I have so many hopes and dreams.
50 books in the year in combination with the Pop Sugar challenge, because this means that I'll be
I feel like something pure and innocent that's been just completely destroyed by 2017.
that I have for the year is to finish the books that have been sitting on my shelf half finished
No.
for the last 18 months to
No.
2 years. These books have been sitting on my shelf half read for too long. They're all books that
I did terribly at this one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the number of half-read books, like books that I've started but not finished but plan to finish, has actually doubled since the start of the year. My plan was to try and like tackle 1 or 2 a month, and that would be my way of getting down that list of half-read books, and instead I just added more to that list. So, excellent.
setting a little goal for myself to have these books read by the end of the year. This next
sorry.
goal is more of a book collection goal because one of my aims as an adult reader is to grow a library. I've always
I'm
wanted
doing
to be
okay
the
at that.
person who had a wide and diverse range of books to recommend and share with people, and this year is the start of me trying to develop that collection of books. So I've chosen 4 types of books that I don't think I have enough of on my shelves, and I've set a goal for myself to buy 3 of each of those types of books by the end of the year.
No.
Those types of books are poetry,
No,
plays,
I think
non-fiction,
No.
and autobiography
No.
or biography.
no.
I've chosen these types of books because mostly
I still really want to do this. I just...
So now it's time to talk about my booktube resolutions for the year, and the first
Aww,
one of those is to post
so
video
many
twice a
plans.
week. This is because I want to try and keep my posting regular, and I want to set it as something that I think will be achievable for the year. My second
I actually did okay at that. Like, I haven't been consistently uploading 2 videos a week throughout the whole year, but like I've uploaded 111 videos so far this year at the time of filming this, which is over 2 videos a week. So I think I've done okay. Like, I've definitely had periods where I've kind of dropped off of the booktubing thing, but I've made up for it, and I've kept relatively consistent throughout the year, which for a first year of booktubing when I had no idea what to expect, I think is Like, I'm shook.
YouTube-related resolution is this TBR jar that I have created. So what I've done is I have taken all of the books on my book reading bucket list and cut them up and turned them into little scrolls of paper and basically put them into this jar. And obviously I have this list still on the computer and I will be choosing books to read from that list anyway. But I thought it would be a really cute idea on the channel to be picking one book a month from this TBR jar so that I've got some spontaneity in the choice of books that I'm reading and a bit more of a challenge to my reading journey as well. So
that did not happen. That happened for like 2 months and I didn't even read the actual books that I pulled out of the TBR jar. And the reason for that is that my TBR is ridiculous. Like, I have this massive long book bucket list that is filled with just books that people have told me I should read, or like the 100 books that people say you should try and read before you die. Actually, I plan on making a video at some stage next year where I go through that and do a bit of a TBR overhaul and figure out what books I'm actually interested in reading.
Another channel-related goal that I have is to make at least one meaningful book review a month. So for these books, I'll be doing more than just posting like a basic review or a basic summary. I'll actually be doing a review that might actually be a bit more spoilery, because I'll be looking at particular quotes in the book or themes in the book or plot points in the book that really affected me and that I thought were really important to think about.
I still really want to do this, but
Watch after you've read the book, or if you don't mind spoilers. That are the kind of reviews that I think are the...
So I didn't do that at all. And in fact, I've barely done any book reviews at all this year because I just can't figure out how to review books in a way that I like and am good at. This is something that I've actually talked about a couple of times since then, that I really want my channel to actually have in it. And I still really want to do that even though I didn't do it at all this year. I'm gonna try and figure out some kind of schedule or system or something that I can do that will still incorporate that into my channel that isn't as ridiculously ambitious as doing one a month.
So the final booktube related resolution, and also the final resolution in general that I would like to share with you, is that I would like to get better at using the other social media platforms that seem to be kind of linked to booktube as well. The main two that I would like to get better at using are Tumblr and Twitter. So my idea for Tumblr is that I'll probably be using that to post more reading updates of how I'm going with reading.
I fucking suck at Tumblr.
It's almost too fast for me to be posting videos as often as I have. For example, I've already read 2 books before I've even got around to making a review video for a Friday. So I'd like to be able to use Tumblr to be sharing more of a continuous update of my reading journey that is in between the videos that I'm making on YouTube. As far as Twitter...
Okay. I did okay at this. Tumblr failed. I think in terms of the being active on the other bookish things, I've done okay. I've done the Twitter thing and I've done the Instagram thing, and I do have a blog instead of a Tumblr, but Tumblr I just didn't do.
As far as Twitter
So...
goes, I'm just really bad at Twitter in general, so if anyone has any advice for me on how to become more of a part of the booktube community...
This is hilarious, because now I am addicted to Twitter. I spend more time on Twitter than I do on booktube.
Finally got there all of the resolutions. Anyway, that is all my book reading and booktube related.
Why am I so embarrassing? I think that my goals for this particular year were extremely vague and not very like specific or easy to measure the success of, which is something that I'm going to be changing for my 2018 goals, which will be coming out in 2018. Anyway, so that's something that I'm hoping to change next year. And a lot of these goals, they're also ones that I still want to try and do, which is why I'm excited to take this opportunity to kind of relook at those goals and maybe rework them into something that's actually a bit more achievable and to use them as a foundation for my 2018 goals. So thank you for indulging me in looking at my very young, very, very nervous, very new to booktube self. I will see you in another video very shortly, I am sure, and until then, as always, stay classic.
Sit there and count your fingers.